Hey guys, it's Vicky, and today I'm here to share with you my June to be read, the books that I plan to read in the month of June. I can't believe it is June already, but I'm loving it. The weather's been beautiful. I'm ready for summer, so yeah, I have 5 books planned. A couple of them I'm really excited about, so let's get into it. The first book that I want to read in the month of June is one that I just started this morning, and it is a reread for me, and that is The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. And this is one of my favorite books of all time. I've read it probably, I think, 3 times, but the last time that I read it was like 10 years ago. So it basically tells the story of a girl named Esther Greenwood who, on the surface, her life is okay. It's good. She lives in New York City. She's writing for a magazine. Everything just seems to be going well, but inside she is battling depression, and this book basically chronicles her mental breakdown. The writing is so raw and just honest and beautiful, and I just love this book. But I'm looking forward to reading it now because I'm in a different place in my life, and I just want to see if I feel differently about it now than I did when I first read it as like a teenager. So, like I said, this is one of my all-time favorite books, so I'm sure I'm going to love it. My next June read is going to be The Fireman by Joe Hill, and this is one that I'm really excited about because Joe Hill is becoming one of my favorite authors. I've read all of his books except this one, obviously, and Horns, and I have loved every single one of them. So this one sounds like it's going to be really good. It's about a plague that is spreading across the country called dragon scale, where you start out kind of with like a rash on your body and then you burst into flames, which is pretty freaky, and there is no cure for it. And our main character's name is Harper, and she's a nurse, so she obviously has been face to face with this disease quite a bit in her line of work and discovers that she has the rash. And not only that, she is pregnant. So I'm guessing that the book is her trying to make it through her pregnancy so that she can give birth to her child safely before she bursts into flames. And she meets a man who is called the Fireman, who has the disease but has managed to not burst into flame. So I'm guessing she wants to learn his gift, so to speak, and kind of learn to control it so that she can deliver her baby safely. It just sounds really cool. It sounds like most Joe Hill books, it's going to have that awesome balance of like horror and suspense, but it's also going to tug on your heartstrings a little bit. So yeah, I am really excited about this one. My next June read is for my local book club, Flicks and Lit. So we always pick books that were made into movies or are going to be made into movies. So this month's pick, we are doing Cat on a Hot Tin Roof by Tennessee Williams. This is a play. It takes place in the American South and is basically a family drama chronicling 2 brothers who are vying for their dying father's inheritance. And from what I've read, it's at the time when it was published in the 50s, it caused quite a stir, and because it has some controversial topics going on. It talks about homosexuality, alcoholism, abusive relationships, lots and lots of drama. So I'm really looking forward to reading this play and then seeing the movie. The movie we're going to be watching is the one that stars Elizabeth Taylor and Paul Newman. So yeah, that's probably going to be good. The next book that I want to read in the month of June is Fairest by Marissa Meyer, and this is the 3rd and a half, 4th, I guess if you want to say, book in the Lunar Chronicles series, and that is a YA series that's kind of sci-fi, dystopia, and each book chronicles a different girl who is loosely based off of like a fairy tale heroine. So for example, the first book is called Cinder, and it is loosely based off of Cinderella, except in this universe, Cinder, her name is, she is a cyborg. So it kind of has those kinds of twists like that in the series, and I've been really enjoying it so far. It's really good, and like I said, this is the 4th book, if you want to say. And this is one that tells a backstory about the villain of the series, Queen Lavanna. So I always like when series kind of do that, when they go back and give you a backstory about somebody or a certain event. So I'm looking forward to this one a lot. And I hope to finish out the month by reading this last book if I get to it, because I know that The Fireman is kind of a chunkier book, so I might not get to this one, but if I do, I'm going to be reading Little Bee by Chris Cleave. And honestly, I don't know anything about this book. The blurb on the back also says, like, you don't want to know anything about this book. And my grandma actually gave this to me and told me to read it, and she said the same thing, like, oh, just go in blind. Just go in not knowing anything about it. It's great. You'll love it. So, yeah, I don't really have anything to say about this because I don't know anything about it, but my grandma recommended it, and she usually has really good taste in books, so we shall see. So those are my reading plans for the month of June. I think it's going to end up being a pretty good month. I'm pretty excited. So please let me know in the comments if you have read any of these books and what you thought of them. Or just let me know what you plan to read this month because I would love to know. But other than that, that is all I have for today. I hope that you guys are having a great week. And thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!